Cloudy tonight with mixed precipitation likely changing to all snow. Lows dip down to about 23. Northwesterly winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight through tomorrow. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently, it's 38 degrees.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
In about 8.5 seconds, Uncle Ed will come to understand that the secret to deep frying a turkey is to make sure it's not still frozen when it hits the oil. Fortunately, Aunt Doris understands the value of insurance. She's got a second turkey in the oven, and Americana handles her homeowner's policy. Happy Thanksgiving from Americana Insurance Group in Albert Lee, Wells, and Ellendale. Look us up at AmericanaInsurance.com. Who knew a turkey could fly that far?
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you will experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
This is Mike Carlson, coach of the Lady Tigers, and you're listening to Lady Tiger Hockey on Power 96.
Hey, and that's right. We're coming to you live from the historic Roy Nystrum Arena for Albert Lee Lady Tiger Hockey. Alongside of me is Big J25, Jay Behrens. Of course, I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson, and alongside of us with tonight running the camera is Felix Budrick,
The
Felix,
big cat.
Felix, we can even give you a microphone in between here. You just got to lean into it a little bit. Felix is going to be doing the camera work for us tonight, which means that his dad, Ron Hunter Budrick, is here with us. Actually, he is standing behind Jay right now, making sure Jay doesn't mess up.
I don't think he's making sure I mess up. He knows I know this game.
Well, there is that. And what a game it's going to be tonight, folks. Hey, it's Thanksgiving week, and we want to thank you for spending a little time here with Power 96.
Who knew?
Yeah, who knew a turkey could fly so far? Jay, you only get basically through tonight to hear that. Maybe you'll hear it a little bit. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
I think we should play it like 6 times tonight.
We'll play it a lot tonight. That is for sure we will. Of course, that's from the fine folks at Americana Insurance, who's bringing you the press box this evening and all of our games here on Power 96. All right, so just checking everything. It looks like we're up and running. Everything's sounding good. Boxcast is sounding good. Thank you, Mr. Gary Schindler. He said it also better picture quality, too.
That's because Felix is here.
Because Felix is... Now, Coley does a good job, too, but we are hardwired in now. That's right. We have it hardwired, so we shouldn't have to deal with any lagging or things like that, so that'll be definitely good.
Maybe they should hardwire your brain.
We should hardwire my brain. So, Felix, you're joining the Party Boys tonight.
Yep.
How's it been so far to watch hockey?
Awesome.
Awesome. I know you enjoy watching it at home, and of course you have a lot of friends that play hockey. Of course, we had Casper, one of your good buddies, up here last night during an intermission, and was he pretty excited today at school for being on the radio?
I didn't really talk to him.
Oh, you didn't?
That means no, Dave.
That means no.
He just didn't want to talk to you. He liked talking to me.
Well,
because I could understand him.
There is that. I was also looking at my 50-50 tickets. No, just kidding. Sorry, Amber. I know you're probably listening too. But no, so Felix, what's going on with school? So today was your last day until next week or what?
Yeah, I don't go back till Monday.
Till Monday.
Lucky.
Yeah, I'm a very lucky kid.
Your dad doesn't know it, but I'm not going back to work till Monday either. No, that was not a good.
So
that was a bad look.
Did you make Dad buy you like a whole bunch of frozen pizzas, macaroni and cheeses and stuff, so you can just like live and eat like a king in the house?
Eventually, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I mean we got a big week. We got football coming up in 2 days,
Yeah.
right?
Well, you'll be watching a lot of hockey. I'm assuming there's a lot of hockey that happens over this next week too.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, let's. Who is your NHL team?
The Blackhawks.
You're the Blackhawks too?
Of course.
Always.
Why do you gotta pay attention to your dad all the time? How about football?
The Bears.
Of course.
We gotta get you into a different house, man. We gotta get you on the right path.
Speaking
of the right path, this is the Dawson Limousine pregame show, and they make sure you're going on the right path with any of your events that are happening. Hey, right now, it's a great time. I got to get ours booked, but if you're going to go out and look at Christmas lights, they will make sure you get there and safe back home in the luxury of a limousine, as well as weddings. You got prom coming up, but you go ahead and give Dawson Limousine a call. It's 507-402-0606, and you can ride in luxury with Dawson Limousine, of course, a proud sponsor here of Power 96 Sports, and, of course, our pregame sponsor. Of course, for those of you who listened to last night, was a pretty big game here at the arena. What's going on here? Why is this doing this? Well, actually, the camera went off. We got to do this again here quick.
See, I don't think you guys are true, total Chicago fans.
Sorry that the signal went out. If the camera doesn't work for so long, it shuts down. I have to look at that setting.
Because there's that school in Chicago or that school in Illinois, it's like the University of Illinois. But Felix, I see you have a big blue stocking hat on.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be a Michigan fan for football.
So you're a McCarthy fan.
Yeah.
See,
that's
at least
a great 10th overall pick.
But he sucks right now.
Well, he'll get there though. He will be back. Trust me, he will be.
Spoken like a true Minnesota sports fan.
We always got next year. Yeah, he's just a little bit behind. Our stream is about 30 seconds or so behind, as well as our live stream as well. But yeah, that's right, folks. You can watch the live stream tonight as well. Getting into it last night, what I was saying, Jay, we had a pretty big game.
It was a great game.
Probably one of the best games that I even talking with Coach Carlson, one of the best overall games for the Tigers that he's seen in a long time. As Marshall come in, of course, they were ranked 6th in the A. And they were actually, I believe, 17th or something like that on the top 25. And Albert Lee did what they needed to do. They come out with a 4-3 win last night. And the big story was the defense for Albert Lee.
That was my big story anyway. The way Kolker and Erickson patrolled the line and just stepped up and made plays. Kolker was huge last night.
Yeah. And, of course, one of the big things that everybody's talking about is you had Goskeson, of course, comes in, Morgan Goskeson, and basically taps away or poke checks away a probable goal for that number 15, that Mouch. But just the determination.
Half man, half couch.
Half man, half couch. And, yeah, like I said.
Not her.
The Mouch reference.
Yes.
And what was he again?
He's a firefighter.
Oh, Mouch?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's right, on your guys' show, your Chicago Fire show.
Yeah. See,
right.
That's why I knew he'd know it, because it's a Chicago show. It takes place in the Windy City.
And but for those of you who don't watch that because you're too busy watching Power 96 Sports here, you wouldn't know that either. But yeah, so I get it now. That's where that's coming from. I thought it was a professional player or something, but yeah, no, like I said, your Albert Lee Tigers come out last night with a huge win, 4-3. But tonight, Jay, they got some tough opponents coming in from up north.
Last night, I went on the record and said the Tigers were going to win.
You did.
It was a pretty safe bet.
That was a safe bet because the Tigers did win.
I couldn't lose. I'm not going to go on record and say anything. I don't want to sound negative.
Well, there is that. But just as an example, I looked up the top 25 today from the Star Tribune, and they actually have Northfield, who comes in with a record of 2-1-1. Mm-hmm. And they have them, I believe they're ranked like 14th in the top 25. But Albert Lee is ranked 17th. Marshall is now ranked 18th. And I know you had looked at the coaches poll. Where was Albert Lee sitting on that? Fifth. And that's in Class A. Mm-hmm. But in Class 2A, which would be Northfield, where were they at?
They weren't on there.
They weren't on there. Okay. No. So it's going to be a good game tonight, folks. We got about, it's 5 minutes before the pregame festivities start here. And like I said, it's going to be a great game to watch. Looking at last night, where did I put my notes here now from last night? I had them here for a second, James.
You always can't trust those rankings either. Like you just made that point that Northfield's not even on the list or whatever. It really goes by strength of schedule too. Like you could be 10-0 but play a bunch of crappy teams and beat them 12, 14, 15-1, and then have a team that is 9-3 that lost to a Breck or a War Road or a Holy Angel team, and then that takes into consideration. So it's not about wins and losses. It's kind of about a strength of schedule and what they've done.
Well, and Albert Lee's strength of schedule definitely strong at the beginning half of the season here. As you and Ron were talking before, already game 5, or 5 games down, and it just seems like we just started last week.
Aren't they 5-0?
They're 5-0.
Yeah, so we've called 4 games already, and that is just nuts. And that's more than Northfield's played total.
Yeah. And I was just looking at last night. Pretty clean game from both sides of the ice. The Tigers from Albert Lee did have 3 penalties last night. Of course, Goskeson went in the first for checking. Austinson, which would be Haley Austinson, she went in the second for interference. And then kind of a weird call. We didn't know how it was going to play out. It was Seeger in the third. She went for a checking. Could have almost been called a boarding, too. Oh, did it go off again? Yeah, that's the downfall. I got to check some settings here. We're not experiencing issues. It just our camera turns off.
No, we are experiencing issues. It's called the Dave
It's the Dave
Saga.
Effect. I'll have to adjust that setting because it hasn't did that in a while. So I'm wondering if maybe Mosh didn't mess with it.
Blame Mosh, the guy that hasn't even been here all year.
Got to do that. As far as for Marshall, they only gave the Albert Lee Tigers one power play. And that was in the third period by a roughing from number 21 from there. But
I don't think anybody even seen it.
No, I didn't. It was away from the play, so yeah, we didn't get to really see the action on it. But
I know nobody at home seen it.
Here anyway. But we are back live here, folks. After the last 2 days of dealing with customer service, we have it hardwired in here now. So our Boxcast is up and running. Our YouTube channel. So Power 96.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that button. It really helps the channel out. Isn't that what everybody says when they got a YouTube channel?
And I believe you can comment on there too, Jay.
Yeah, I know. I went back and looked, and I was like, see, I told all those people to comment. Give me your thoughts, and nobody did.
Well, and I tell you what, I know there's a lot of listeners that I know that normally listen that won't be watching tonight again, just like last night, because they're here at the arena. This place, I tell you what, folks, it's filling up real quick. We still got just a few minutes here, but you look out into the home bleachers, it is pretty packed. You look at the away bleachers, that's pretty packed. Of course, Northfield, they travel, pretty decent normally, no matter what. But, of course, with the weather, that is, we'll just have to take a look. Here comes your Albert Lee Tigers out onto the ice. Once again, this is the Dawson Limousine pregame show, brought to you by Dawson Limousine.
Did you get the starters, Dave?
He did not give me the starters. We were down there, and he wasn't quite sure yet. So I said, well, we'll wing it. And
I'm going to go out on a limb and say 4:15:976.
In 30.
that's a given.
So we will see. So here will be the starting lineups as now come in the Tiger Buddies. Felix going to go ahead and get them on here as well. So we're here on behalf of not only our listeners here on 96.1 FM, but also on authority of the Minnesota State High School League, as we are a media affiliate. So thank you to the State High School League for allowing us to be able to do things like this. And of course, the high school of Mr. Dave Langerud and the City Arena staff. Josh, you've been amazing here with us. I know you might be listening down there. But here we go. We're going to have the starting lineups. It's going to start with Northfield, the Raiders.
The Raiders. Not Oakland, not Los Angeles, but Northfield.
Not Los Angeles?
Yeah, they were the LA Raiders at one time, Dave.
Where else were they? Was it just LA and Oakland? Now Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Just those three. Okay. But these are different Raiders. The Raiders tonight almost look like a Gopher type of uniform.
Well, duh. It's like a farm league for the Gophers.
Now, I don't know how serious you are on that, but you're probably true.
The Raiders, I swear, they put something in the water. Here we go. Starting lineups for the Raiders. Number 3, Olive Cook. Ooh, the lights are going dim. We're getting mood lighting. 5, Taylor Crone. 16 is Emma Pertaka. 2 is Lily Jindra. 12 is Brooklyn Hubert. And the goaltender is number 1, Belle Torgerson.
That's your starting lineups. Once again, brought to you by Dawson Limousine. Now, here's your Albert Lee Tiger starting lineups.
One day I'll have her get this right. That is 6. Hey, Indiana Hansen. That means 7 and 9 are coming out. I was right. It's the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom line here. It's Indy and the twins, not so twins, Austinson girls. And here comes 4, Sydney Kolker, and her partner is number 15, Kiera Erickson. And, of course, in net is number 30, Sienna Murray. Man, I nailed that. I should have bought a Powerball ticket.
I think you were a little off, but
how was I off?
I don't know. All right, we're going to take our first pause here as it's time for the national anthem. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger girls hockey football here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. This has been the Dawson Limousine pregame show.
They say a smile is worth 1,000 words. So what's your saying? At Alpha Orthodontics, people drive from over 150 zip codes to get the smile of their dreams. And with our dental monitoring app, we can check your smile progress right from your home or office. We offer convenience, confidence, and cutting-edge care all in one place. Your best smile ever is just a phone call away. Alpha Orthodontics, where your dream smile begins. Call today.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
This is Mike Carlson, coach of the Lady Tigers, and you're listening to Lady Tiger Hockey on Power 96.
And that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome.
You're never going to get it. You're never going to get it.
I'm going to move this back over here for a second. Once again, we got Big J to my left.
I'll do it
Felix to my right.
I'll do it one time for you, Dave. Take notes.
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the historic Roy Nystrum Arena for your contest between our guests from Northfield and your Albert Lee Tigers. See, if I could get her to do that, it would be fantastic.
Well, we know you have been asked to go back down and do the announcing, but you're stuck with us.
Erickson is on me. He says he's got 4 games he wants me to do that means something, and I said we'd see.
Well, here we go. 17 minutes on the clock. It's time for the GT Window and Door and Gunners by GT first period. Face-off taken at center ice, controlled by Albert Lee. I can actually say the Tigers now.
Who won the coin toss there, Dave?
Coin toss was me.
Oh.
Kolker takes it from behind the Tiger net, tries to move it forward, and it's going to be intercepted there by
Here we go.
Northfield for a second. But
Austinson to Hansen.
She takes it. Hansen down in the corner, shoots it across to Austinson. Haley is working it down in that corner. It's behind the Northfield net, and Northfield takes over, which pushes it forward through neutral ice.
That's a smart hockey play there. She just dumped that in off a Tiger to avoid the icing there.
And we're going to see Albert Lee did take over for a second, down deep in their zone, moved it to center ice.
Central.
And then Northfield took over. Down in the Tiger zone in the corner, Albert Lee trying to get this out.
They're working from the 30-yard line, Dave.
Goskason tries to move this forward, gets it out in just a second before it's intercepted by Northfield, pushed back down into the Tiger zone. Kolker back there behind net, moves it forward. It looks like it's going to be Goskason, gets tangled up a little bit. She'll move it forward towards, I believe this is Hauser.
I like it, pushing and shoving. I like it.
Actually, it was Shaw, excuse me.
Oh, behind the net, it's loose.
Yep, they push it down, takes a shot. Looks like a pad save. That will
go for an ice.
Northfield just gets that cleared out and dumps it down the length of the ice for an icing. So, I tell you what, this is pretty aggressive game so far, Jay.
Well, Dave, it's only been a minute and 35 seconds.
Face-off in the far side, inside the Northfield zone. Face-off won by Albert Lee.
Quick shot.
Just goes wide of the net. Albert Lee does keep this in for a sec. Yeah, turned over there, Goskason, but turned over again as here comes Northfield waking it through neutral ice. So we'll dump it down into the Tiger zone. That is going to be Seeger down there. And it does move that forward. A couple of Tigers touch that, but just dump it down into the Northfield zone. Northfield takes over. Errant pass there.
Ice!
As she tried to go off the boards to her partner, and unfortunately just missed, and that goes for an ice. 14:54 to go here, still 0-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Information Service scoreboard.
I like this song, Dave.
I don't even know what it is. Face off, far side, in the Northfield zone. Austinson tips it back over to Hannah. Hannah fighting for it. Now Haley fighting for it.
There's 3 Tigers grouped together. Get open ice, girls.
We're going to see Hannah. She'll pass that to Haley. Haley tries to center it to Hansen, but it's going to go a little wide. And down the ice it goes into the Tiger zone. And we're lucky she didn't take a shot there. I think she would have maybe burnt Murray. Still down in the Tiger zone as Northfield working behind the Tiger net.
It's a different Tiger squad tonight than it was last night, David.
We're going to see Seeger try to get this cleared out. It's centered by Northfield. They'll hold it in. Working now from near the blue line.
Oh, there's the arm. There it is. Bruce got his arm up. Tigers are going to go to the what, Dave?
This is a Freeborn Mauer power play. Number 21, I believe. Can be called for tripping?
Yeah, that's a trip. Trip all day.
The thing is the Tigers come in and they do a great job with the poke check. and they knew it would have been a possibly 2-on-none, and Northfield just takes a penalty. So here we are in the Freeborn Mauer power play with 13:58 to go. Face-off in the Northfield zone. Hannah back over to Goskason. Goskason, now she'll go across ice over to Coker. Coker will bring this down into the zone. Chipped away for a second. Goskason trying to keep this in. We'll dump it back towards Haley. Haley now working this through. She'll pass over towards Coker. Coker.
Patience.
Back over to Hannah. Hannah now over to Erickson. Erickson with a shot out in the open.
Get over here.
Stick save there by Northfield.
Nice.
A little scrum here behind the Northfield net. Here Hannah tried to move that back. Now it's going to be Erickson.
Way to hold the line.
Haley unable to get her stick on that. And Northfield will get the clear.
It's all right. Go get it. Go get it.
We're going to see Colker down there, but Northfield definitely not easing up the pressure, as now Erickson will try to move this forward. Goes to Hannah. Hannah now gets it kind of checked away, but yeah, there the Northfield, they'll just go ahead and send it back down the length of the ice.
I'd like to see him just take a little bit of a breather here.
Northfield working this behind the Tiger net.
Well, of course, they got to get possession of it.
Now they're going to bring it down to the neutral ice. Tigers do get control here, moving it down to Northfield.
They got to just slow it down here, Dave. They're playing Northfield speed, and Northfield can't dictate this because it's a power play. Just slow down, breathe, regroup.
Working it from the Albert Lee zone. Passes. Here comes Haley Austinson. Brings it in Northfield zone. It's going to be checked away, but she's going to get it back in the corner. Goes up towards Goskason. Goskason unable to handle it. Haley now working on it again down here. Goskason gets back. Goskason working this, and it will be pushed forward.
4 seconds to go. They're going to kill this penalty. Offsides.
So we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. And 1 second left in your Freeborn Mauer power play. Doing some shuffling around down there. So it will be a successful penalty kill for Northfield, but Albert Lee will bring this down behind the Northfield goal. Working down here is a couple of Tigers, couple of Raiders. Trying to see who comes out with it. Hansen tries to keep that in, but it's going to be checked away. Raiders moving this behind their own net. Trying to get this pushed forward, but it's going to be turned over at neutral ice.
Off the ref. Off the linesman.
As Northfield working this, they're still messing with that linesman. Albert Lee will move this forward in the neutral zone. Just unable to control this here as Northfield takes over in their zone. Moving it.
Nice stick there by 21.
Seeger got her stick in there to keep it down in the Northfield zone. Northfield moving this out of the zone again. This could be dangerous.
Nah, she's got it.
Okay. Whew. Number 6 almost looked like she was going to get there first and have a possible shot.
Noble was on the prowl there.
So down in the Albert Lee zone, down in the corner. Now behind the Tiger net. Northfield working this through. It goes back out to, a shot from the point. Save Murray.
As Dave likes to say, nice wrister.
That looked like a wrister to me, but maybe not. Albert Lee will get this pushed through, but it's not going to get to anybody, so it'll be called an icing. So thank you to all of our listeners here on 96.1 FM, or if you found your way to our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel, I see we got quite a few viewers on there right now. So
yeah, how many we got?
We got. I can't tell the total right now because I don't have access to the YouTube, or you don't have access to the other part. That other part.
Bob Euchre, I love him.
Yeah, I know. I know where we're going with that. In the neutral ice, Northfield's going to dump that down into the
radio.
Tiger zone. Austinson having a little time there trying to see where the puck went as it goes behind her.
You know, he was
working this down in their zone.
He was an actual real-life commentary, Dave. Did you know that?
I did know that.
God, he was so good.
Albert Lee working this out of their zone, sends it down into the Northfield zone. Northfield, though, intercepts, but then here comes the Tigers
Good
intercepting.
stick there by the Tigers.
Haley takes it. Goes to Goskason. Goskason gets it taken away. But it's held in by by Erickson.
Erickson.
Now it goes into neutral ice. A scrum for it there along the half wall. Goskason comes away with it, brings it down into the Northfield area, takes a quick shot. Going to go wide of the net.
Gets the rebound and bangs it off the chest.
As right away, we got a little, we got the Zebras in there trying to calm it down.
It's funny, Brule almost fell. Roll on, 18-wheeler. Roll on.
Face off in the Northfield zone on the near side. As I believe this is Goska's going to take it here. And now it's taken over by, a little collision there.
Yikes.
Tigers hold it in.
Anna Shaw just got shoved on her buttocks.
Tigers try to keep this down in the Northfield zone. They will. They send it back to the corner.
That's
Northfield working this through
great
from
defense
behind.
there from Colker to step up and hold the line.
16 will get it. She's going to go
yikes.
through. Whoa, what? That was some crazy stick work. Quick shot on goal from Northfield.
Head first
Save
in.
Murray.
I love how she popped up that quick.
Will be pushed back all the way down the ice, and we'll see. They called icing off. Northfield going to take over in their corner. Moving it through, but it's intercepted by Shaw. Shaw tries to center it. Going to be back and forth. That's all I can say, folks. Northfield has control, working it through center ice. Moves it into the Albert Lee zone. Working through, tries to get it centered. Working from a couple Tiger defenders as Goskason is there. And now we're seeing down in the near side corner, Northfield going to try to push that through, but Albert Lee will get control at neutral ice. And then it's intercepted. Northfield dumps it back down into the Tiger zone. Down in the far side corner. Now hit down cross corner. Northfield centers. Shot. Saved by Murray.
I don't think it ever got a net.
Didn't? Okay. To me, it looked like it went off of something. Maybe went off the back wall. Like I said, kind of tough for us to see from down here. Northfield trying to keep this down in the Tiger zone.
That'll go for an ice.
Yep.
Cue up the Rip Van Winkle. Ice, baby.
7:41 to go so far, and I don't know if this is true or not. I don't think it's true. It shows 5 shots on goal for the Tigers, 1 for Northfield.
There was the original shot down here. Then she banged banged on a rebound. So I think it.
Are you close?
Yeah, maybe.
That's close. 7:41 to go here in your GT window and door and gutters by GT first period.
The only people that care.
Face off in the Albert Lee zone.
That's it. That's a Northfield goal. That was top shelf. What a nice shot. Northfield is going to take an early lead here, 1-0.
Hey, off the face-off.
It happened last night, too.
Yep. Centered it, and through a sea of white jerseys, somehow it found the net. So Northfield takes a 1-0 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. Center ice face-off, controlled by Northfield. Works it down into the Albert Lee zone. Albert Lee will intercept, tries to move it back, but it's intercepted again by Northfield. Northfield working to the right side.
I have no idea what she said, but did you catch the number? 21?
21 from someone, I don't know. Northfield will keep this down in the Tiger zone.
That's a great assessment from someone.
It's kind of like, and we're going to see a trip. As Erickson was moving that forward, tripped up from behind, 21. So it's another another Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative Power Play.
Oh my goodness.
Almost said Bayview Mauer.
7:06 to go in the GT window and door first period. We are now on, if you ask Dave, a Bayview.
No, it's a Freeborn Mauer power play. Face off on the far side here in the Northfield zone. Goskason takes possession. She works through a couple of defenders. Pass out to Erickson. Erickson takes a shot. Goes off of number 16.
Selling her body, and she's going to get out in front of this, too.
Erickson will be there to defend. We're going to see Erickson's
going to the box. Interference.
Now, I get this. I get why it's going to be called interference, but they're both going for that puck.
Well, the puck's got to be there. And the puck wasn't there.
So it will be 4-on-4 action here for the next minute 34. And then we'll go into a home pros penalty kill. So now the faceoff coming from far side in the Tiger zone. Faceoff controlled by Northfield. Will go out, and it's going to get just past.
There's a lot of ice.
Albert Lee, it's going to be Austinson. She tries to center this from basically the corner behind the Northfield net. Northfield takes possession, works this through Albert Lee. Makes so it was a shot, it was a deflection, and then so they're saying she covered?
Well,
did she cover?
Well, that's what happens when the puck gets frozen,
Okay,
Dave.
I just want to make sure, because I know there was a lot of action there in front of the net, so I wanted to make sure we didn't see something, that I didn't miss something. So it's still 1-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Minute 13 left here, a 4-on-4 action as face-off in the far side of Albert Lee. It's going to be controlled in the Albert Lee zone by the Tigers.
You can't do that. You can't do that. It's 4-on-4. It's even strength hockey here, girls.
So it'll be icing called, as I think, I'm not sure who it was that sent it down the ice. Unaware
it was Kolker.
It was Kolker. Unaware that they still were in 4-on-4. So face-off in the Tiger zone on the near side. Controlled by Northfield, will go out to center.
Nice.
That was Albert Lee giving up their body.
Indiana Hansen.
Here comes Haley Austinson all alone, takes a shot. Oh, just over the net. Oh, just over. As Northfield gets it, takes it back down.
That rush all started with Indiana Hansen not holding anything back.
This is going to be controlled now down in the Northfield zone. 28 seconds left. Northfield brings it through neutral ice. Now back into their zone, trying to set something up here. She'll send that forward. Will be taken in, but intercepted by Albert Lee. Oh! Tries to get that move forward, but it's going to be still in the Albert Lee zone as Northfield holds it in. Puck battle back and forth. We're going to see a penalty. This should be on Seeger.
Yeah,
21. Seeger's going to get probably a tripping.
Trip.
So will this go? This will go now 3-on-4 for the next 5 seconds.
4-on-3, then we go 5-on-3 in 5 seconds, David.
So a trip there from Seeger. 5:10 to go in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. Once again, this is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. 4-on-3 for the next 5 seconds.
So much ice out there right now.
Down in the Albert Lee zone, Northfield controls from the blue line, moving this forward. Now it is a 5-on-3 for the next 21 seconds. Northfield works it behind the Tiger net, tries to get this centered out. Back out to the point, she'll work around, now brings it through. Does get that in, but it's going to be, I believe it's a save there. Yep, she's just going to freeze it up. So nice save by Murray.
I'm a gambling man here. We're going to have an offensive zone draw, 5-on-3 hockey. I'd pull the goaltender, put 6-on-3 out there.
Don't hold anything back?
That's because we're not holding anything back.
Face-off on the far side in the Albert Lee zone. It's controlled by Northfield. Out from the point. Quick shot. Saved by Murray. Now another shot saved by Murray. Down in the corner.
5-on-4 hockey.
This is a home pros penalty kill, by the way, folks. They've killed the first 5-on-3 so far. Minute 22 to go here in the remaining home pros penalty kill. Northfield working it down from behind the Tiger net. Now back down in the corner. Number 16 going to work this through.
See the difference in the power plays here, Dave?
I do. Huge collision there. Albert Lee's going to come up with this. It's going to be Goskison. She's going to go through, face a couple of Raiders. It'll be stripped away. Northfield now back through neutral ice, dump it down into the Albert Lee zone.
It's almost a flying V there.
Cross ice, still controlling it is Northfield. And that's going to be intercepted by the Tigers. Tigers just send this down.
Got it, picker.
Oh, Hannah Austenson was down on the blue line and just about had it.
She was down here just pulling cherries off the tree.
A quick move forward and a quick shot from Northfield, saved by Murray. Puck behind the Tiger net. They're going to go ahead and get this cleared out. 25 seconds left on the Home Pros penalty kill. Puck down in the Northfield corner. Here comes the Tigers, not going to hold anything back, as trying to keep it in that Northfield zone. 15 seconds. Tigers do intercept it as Haley Austenson takes that. Now it will be repicked up by Northfield. Northfield working this. Tries to center. Luckily, kind of an errant puck there flying. Tigers are going to kill it. So a nice penalty kill there from the Tigers. Here comes the Tigers. It's Hansen over to Seeger. Seeger now working through behind the Northfield net. Tries to center. There's another shot just off the outside of the netting. Now Haley with it, working, trying to find an open lane here. Northfield, though, definitely not doing anything here to help the Tigers. Quick shot there from number 18 with number 18. I do not have an 8. That is 18, right, Jay?
Where?
Well, maybe it's Noble. It just looks like an 8. 19 Noble. But it goes down to Austenson. Austenson to Austenson with a one-timer, unable to connect. Down in the corner, here comes Hannah Austenson. And that's going to be taken away from Northfield. Northfield moves us across, but is held in by Erickson. Now down in the corner is Hansen. That's going to be held in by the Tigers as Northfield tried to get that cleared out. Hansen down in the corner versus number 2. Off of a referee. Hannah fighting for it. She will take it. Centers it up. No one there. Still out in the open, though, as Hansen somehow got her stick on that and almost redirected it into the net. Scrum down here behind the Northfield net. Haley dumps it back towards Hansen. Hansen, she'll send it cross ice. No one down there. As Northfield will try to do the same thing, send it across, but it's picked up. And we're going to have a huge collision as Hansen gets hit against the boards. Hannah Austenson gets it back towards Hansen. Hansen sends it out to the point. Quick shot there. Puck out in the open, and then there it drops down. And we're seeing they're getting a little chippy here, folks, but we're going to have a Freeborn Mauer power play.
That's great zone time there by the Tigers.
9 shots on goal for the Tigers, 7 for the Raiders. Minute 23 to go here.
Rough.
In a roughing penalty on number 21 will be.
That's her third penalty.
Her third?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she got the goal too, though.
Well, and I told you this early, but before we went online. 21, she's pretty good for the Raiders.
That, though. I do believe that if she takes 2 more, she's going to go to the locker room.
So here we go. Minute 23, 2 minutes on the clock. Freeborn Mauer power play. Tigers take this in the Northfield zone. Quick shot. Going to be deflected out down in the corner.
It's kind of like basketball. She's going to foul out.
Held in by Hannah Austenson. Hannah tries to get this. She will get it back towards Kolker. Kolker back over to Austenson. Austenson back to Kolker. Now back over to Austenson. Hannah working this. She'll go back out to Kolker. Kolker will send it cross ice over to Haley. Haley working with this, trying to get something cleared up. Goskison now in the corner.
She's got to come in. She's got to drop down.
Goskison takes a shot, still out in the open. Oh, nice deflection there out front as Hannah gets bombarded. No arm. As fans are not happy. Goskison, she's going to take this, work this out, tries to get that centered in. Now Northfield will get that cleared out.
Get back.
Erickson will control it here for a second. Now it's Kolker moving this forward through the neutral zone. Here comes Haley Austenson. Haley comes in, tries to work it through, will go with the backhander. Still out in the open, but then it's deflected out.
10 seconds.
Kolker there, 20, who's going to be Goskison as she gets it chipped away. Now it'll be cleared out in the middle. 1 second to go here,
Tigers
and there's the buzzer.
Tigers going to head to the locker room down 1-0, but that was a good minute 26 of zone time there on the power play, Dave.
You know, coming out, kind of that first half of the period looked like it was going to be all Northfield, and then something switched right there. Albert Lee come in. We'll get this microphone back, so if Felix has any comments, he can let us know as well. Yeah, Felix is going to put that up on the scoreboard. Once again, that was the first period, brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. So the scoring, what was the time on that score there, Jay?
Well, Dave, the goal came at 9:24 of the first period.
So 9:24 of the first period gave Northfield the 1-0 lead on the Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Service scoreboard. But we're going to have to look. And normally our producer, Ron, he's here actually in the booth with us tonight watching here. But I know we'll have to look that up as far as how many penalties in the game. Because, yeah, you said she's already got 3. That's number 21. And when we were looking at Northfield's roster here, that 21 is Mia Miller. She has 12 points for the Raiders so far this year. I'm trying to see if I can see anything here where it shows penalty minutes, or I don't see, but here we go. This goes over here. Let's just take a look here. 6. So only 3 penalties previous.
Well, she's already matched her season high.
So we are going to take our first break here. Once again, this is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Girls Tiger Hockey here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be back with more insight here after we finish paying some bills here. Once again, we'll be back here in just a moment.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On-the-Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lee.
Once you finish with your turkey and stuffing, burn off the holiday calories the right way with Austin Bruins Hockey. It's John Madden night at Riverside Arena on Thursday as the Bruins take on the North Iowa Bulls. $5 tickets, $3 beers all night long, and deals on flex packs and replica jerseys. Get your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
The friendly staff at Albert Lee's Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union reminds you that when you're in need of a home that satisfies your financial needs, let Trades and Labor Credit Union make it easy with checking services, debit cards, home equity loans, and savings options that will earn you more for your money. Visit Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union on Albert Lee's friendly south side. Open 6 days a week with social distancing for your safety and theirs. Trades and Labor Federal Credit
Shop
Union.
at Cetra
Member
Tanning and Clothing in the
NCUA,
Skyline
providing
Plaza,
financial
where you'll
services
find
since 1958.
Shop at Cetra Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Hey, it's Power 96 live coverage again of Albert Lee Lady Tiger Hockey, and we're joined here with a special guest. It's going to be Coach Erickson from the Tiger Boys Hockey Team. Coach, it's been, almost, I can't even say a year, but it's been a long time since we've had you on the air.
Yeah, right.
How has the offseason been going for you?
Well, really good. I'm anxious to get going here on Friday, that's for sure.
The turkey trot.
Yeah.
So the turkey, so is that up in Faribault?
No, that's actually, it's held up in Inver Grove Heights.
Okay.
By Simley, the public school out of Inver Grove Heights. So we were fortunate enough to be asked. We played Simley down here last year, and they invited us to come up to the turkey trot. It starts on Friday, so we're really anxious to get going here. It's been a really good start for us so far. With some scrimmages and that type of thing, but at this point we're kind of ready for some competition besides ourselves, and had some really good scrimmages. I'm happy where we're at, but now it's for real on Friday.
So I haven't been able to get out to watch a scrimmage yet. How is the team looking a little different this year than last?
Well, good question. This year it's a little bit of a dynamic of a lot of veterans on our team with a lot of youngsters. So it's trying to get, in the first 2 weeks we've been talking about culture and making sure that, a lot of our veterans are taking the younger guys under their wings, and we've been fortunate to have 4 scrimmages so far, and given up 4 goals, honestly, in 4 scrimmages, which is pretty darn good start, right? So goaltending's been good. Our D-core, I think, is solid with some veterans and some younger players. And then the forward mix is a little bit of, some veteran presence with some younger guys that are going to contribute right away.
Now, have you guys assigned captains yet for this year?
Yep. So we have 2 captains right now. Jacob Coker is a senior forward, and Zayden Brewer, who's a senior defenseman.
Okay, so a couple of very good leaders out on that ice. Of course, Brewer getting some time with some juniors as well.
Yeah, and Jacob did too. So
Coker did
they
too.
Both
Where did he
yeah.
play then?
So he played over for Wisconsin Woodsman. Yeah,
Okay.
so over in Toma, Wisconsin. And then obviously Zayden was over in Rochester for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, so, I mean, what kind of experience does that lead in for those guys that have already been playing out there to just come in and be able to maybe make that jump for some of the other guys?
Yeah, so one of our goals for kids is to give, and we've talked about this before, guys, right? So is give kids opportunities to play after high school. So with that being said, these 2 guys had a little bit different than I would say some seniors in some aspect of being able to get a taste of it, what they call before and after. So they can go back there after the year as well. But they wanted a taste of it before high school. So there's options for that. There's a lot of options in this hockey world, right? So that is one of them if you want to, and obviously you have to be good enough to play at that level. or at least do a before and after at that point. So yeah, I mean they took the opportunity, and I think experience-wise, probably a little bit humbling, too, for these two guys. But yeah, we're happy to have them back, obviously, and we'll put them in good spots when they're done with being a Tiger career.
Yeah, Uni did it too. When he was here, he went out and played juniors before he came back to the season. I think the biggest asset to that is those two boys are coming in hockey shape.
Oh, absolutely agree with you.
There's a difference between being physically fit and having hockey legs, and they're already there.
Yeah, and honestly, the first couple days I could tell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, when you're laying down the foundation and you're trying to make sure that guys are ready in the first 2.5, 3 weeks, like those guys came in and were physically ready, which, you can't say that for all our group, right? But those two guys, especially on the conditioning side and how sharp they were, with puck touches and that sort of thing, they were a step ahead of probably some guys that didn't get that opportunity at that point.
Now, as far as coaching staff, you do have a new coach this year.
I got two new staff members.
Two new staff members. Who are those two new ones?
Yeah, so Brady Locke is one of our staff members.
Silky,
yeah, Silky, and then Josh Behrens is one of our other staff members, and honestly, and I tell this at my parent meeting because we've only had, and I've been involved now, well, this is my 5th year as a head coach, and involved now, this is my 10th year on the staff. We're pretty proud to have alumni contribute to our hockey staff and want to come back. That's what we're here for, right? So we got guys that care. So when I'm evaluating, hey, who do we want on staff, and I was really excited about Josh coming on here in the last month or so. The guys want to give back to what their experiences were, right? I know they both care. They both love being around the kids and practices, and they're fun to have around. They're a lot younger than a few of us older guys, right, that have been coaching for a while. So it's good to have those guys around.
I'll tell you, living with the kid firsthand, you'll never understand what you brought to that. If Josh didn't respect you the way he respected you, he wouldn't be here.
Well, and we're thankful for that, right? So and actually I had another alumni this past weekend ask me, hey, is there an opportunity for me to help out at some point? We want that, right? So when you have, when you come up through the program and you kind of know my style or the staff style, so to speak, and you want to contribute back, hey, that's awesome. That means we're as a staff member and a head coach, I think we're kind of doing our job.
It speaks volumes to what you have done and what you mean to this program, Matt. It's nuts.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. And without parents, without support from community members, I mean, that makes things a heck of a lot easier to continue to try to build what we're trying to build, because we've got lofty goals, right? And every year it's been a long time. I think we're probably looking at 2010 since we've been to a state tournament.
Yeah.
And that's our goal, right? So without the support from the community, without the support from parents, staff members, people that care about the program, we're not going to get back there.
Right.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you for coming up. One more question for you. So you and a lot of the players out here tonight cheering on the Lady Tigers, how watching them do how good they're doing is making your players want to really get out and get to the bed?
Have the success they're having, right? I mean, they knocked off a top 10 team on, last night, right? And now they're facing a AA team that's loaded with talent. I can go down the rosters. My daughter Kira's played with a lot of these girls from Northfield, vice versa. They've played with each other. Like, this is a talented Northfield team. And you're out shooting them 11-7 after one, right? So should be a good game. Obviously proud of the Tiger Girls hockey program and where they're standing, and we're excited to get going and provide some of that excitement as well.
Well, and one other thing, talking about Kira, wow, what an adjustment this year, and she's been an absolute beast and a joy to watch out on the ice this year.
She's, we're proud of her. She's going to play after high school too at St. Mary's University, so we're pretty fortunate.
Awesome.
We get to watch her play hopefully another 4 years, and we'd like to see her be a little more offensive, but she takes pride in not letting up goals, and so it's a good team overall. A lot of talent on this team.
Well, thanks again, Coach Erickson, and good luck this weekend at the Turkey Trot.
All right, I appreciate that,
We'll have you
guys.
back on the air again, so.
Yeah, no problem. You
All
guys
right.
have a good one. Thank you.
You as well.
too.
Once again, Coach Erickson from the boys hockey team, as face-off here from center ice is controlled by the Tigers, taking it down to Northfield zone, but it's intercepted by Northfield. But speaking of which, here comes Erickson here, and she will be the first to the puck. She works behind the Tiger net, tries to move it forward, and was intercepted there on the blue line by Northfield. Sent back around. Kolker now will bring this through. Tries to get it up centered. Working through neutral ice is Haley Austinson. Haley has it poke checked away, but she'll somehow get that stick back on there and keeps moving that through. It's still down in the Northfield zone. Thank you, Coach. As now it's just dumped down deep in the zone. Jay, you take over. I'm going to get readjusted here.
All right, here comes Northfield entering the Tiger zone. We come down working behind the net, looking for the wraparound goal. Does not find it. That is held in by Northfield. That comes back around behind. It's controlled by Erickson. Back to Austinson. Tigers are struggling to get it out here. Northfield putting the pressure on. Here comes Northfield again. Goes back to the point. It's a great pass. Almost tape to tape. Northfield dumps it back in. Erickson's going to try to get to the half wall. There's a shot on goal. Cannot be controlled by Murray. And there's an outlet pass. And that goes off of number 10, which is Hauser. Tigers get some pressure here. But they went for a fire sale. And that leaves 5-on-2 hockey out there. And here come the Raiders. Working far side. They have a nice little pile up there.
And full strength here now, too, for Northfield as we just finished the power play.
You know, I never even would have guessed that they were on a power play there for the first 2 minutes of that period.
Northfield gets this out of their zone through cross center ice. But,
Crossed. He said it again, folks.
Cross center. That's my Norwegian accent. All right, we're going to see this time it's going to be Noble. Noble works it out of the Albert Lee zone, tries to get it through neutral ice, but it's turned over. Now turned over again. Puck going back and forth off the wall. Northfield comes away with it, works it from their zone, moves it up. Northfield just dumps down into the Albert Lee corner there. Seeger.
Oh, dangerous.
Okay, I didn't even see that bounce all the way back.
It came out the boards at a weird bounce.
So they just dumped that down, but I was too busy looking over here, and Jay, good thing you picked up on that. Weird bounce off the wall.
You can't trust the boards anywhere. You never know where the puck's going to go.
So face off near side in the Tiger zone. We're going to have Hannah Austinson take this.
I like how Northfield has the high point on that face-off. A lot of them always stack them down here in front. They had her up in open ice up there.
Albert Lee working this, trying to get it out of their zone.
It
Here
caused
comes Hannah.
confusion, too, because Hanson didn't know where to go.
Hannah will go ahead and she'll pass over to Erickson. Erickson brings it in.
Oh.
Blue line monster gets her. She goes against the wall. Northfield will take over, but down in the corner, a little fight for it. Not sure who's going to come away with it here, as it looks like Albert Lee did for a second, but Northfield checked it away. Northfield tries to get this cleared, unable to. As this is Goskison. Goskison with a
Tiger goal!
That's a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal, which makes it 1-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Wow, unassisted. I think it's true, right?
I don't think anybody else should get credit, but you know there's some parent up in there that's going to try to point chisel this. Going to be down there. Hey.
1-1, 13:42 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period.
That one assist on November 25th is going to get my kid into college.
Face-off controlled from the Tigers. Dumped down into the Northfield zone is Shaw, but it's going to be picked up by Northfield. They'll try to move it. They do bring it through to center ice. Working on the left side. Goes to center. Quick shot. Save Murray. Down in the near side corner. Off the glass and around as Northfield tries to keep this down in the Tiger zone. And this should be Seeger. She'll move this forward. Just a bad bounce, but luckily Goskison there to take this. She's going to work this now through neutral ice. Brings it down into the Northfield zone. Down in the corner. Sends it behind the net. Northfield, the first ones there, will be held, though, by Kolker as she has to bring this back in. And she does. She works to the left. Drags it. Just going to go behind the net. Down in the corner. Back behind the Northfield net as now we see Hansen. Austinson, but it's going to be chipped away. Northfield now bringing this, but held in by Erickson. And still held in. Will just go over as Austinson unable to keep that in. That was about 30 seconds of that puck just kind of bouncing back and forth there between about 4 or 5 different players. 12:22 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. 12 shots on goal for the Tigers, 9 for the Raiders. It's a 1-1 game on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Neutralized face-off controlled by Northfield. Bad pass out there from the Tigers. It's going to be a one-on-one shot. Oh, nice deflection there. Down in the corner. I thought out in the center for Northfield, but she must have blown a tire.
I just want to touch base on that defensive play there by Erickson. A lot of folks aren't going to understand what I'm talking about because she never drifted over, right? She's coming in one-on-one. She's picked up the slot over here, and everybody's going to be like, why didn't you converge on the puck carrier there? She made absolutely the right play to cover the slot. Oof, that's a huge hit. Is that 21? No, it's 3. 3 from Northfield.
That should be a boarding, but it'll be roughing maybe. She just railed her right into the boards. We'll see what they call here, Jay. But that's going to be another Freeborn Mauer power play.
Check.
So just straight up check.
But going back to it, she let the goaltender have the vision. She trusted her goaltender there, and that speaks volumes to not get in the way and clog up that lane. That's a great defensive play by 15 Kira Erickson.
So here the Tigers take advantage here of a Bayview Freeborn Funeral. I'm not on it tonight, sorry.
You're lost.
Your Freeborn Mauer power play, as it was controlled for a second, but then turned over. Now dumped down into the Tiger zone. Tigers trying to work this through, but it's held back in by Northfield. Goes down behind the Tiger net. Pushed forward by Erickson. Erickson now to Goskison. Goskison bringing this into the Northfield zone. Tries to center for Austinson. Out in the open. Somehow did not go in, as that puck was deflected out, now down in the corner.
I would like to have seen her just grab that and just pull it back.
Northfield
Grab it,
with the
pull
clear.
it back, and wait.
I still don't know how that didn't go in. That was crazy. Down in the Albert Lee zone, move forward from Erickson towards Hannah Austinson. There's going to be a trip from Northfield.
We're going 5-on-3. Oh, and there's one behind it, too. Call that one. Then we'd have a stacking penalty.
So we're going to see a trip here, which makes it a 5-on-3 Freeborn Mauer power play.
This is huge. This is huge. They have Northfield on their heels right now in a 1-1 hockey game.
Down in the Northfield zone. Goskison's going to take this face-off down in the far side corner. Down, still in the corner, going to fighting for it. Northfield has it for a second, as they're still fighting for it. Northfield will get this, but it won't be cleared. As over to Kolker. Kolker's going to work from the left side, takes a shot, save. Northfield. Northfield goes ahead and gets this through to neutral ice, so the Tigers have to restart here. Here comes Hannah Austinson up to Goskison. Goskison now bringing this through, tries to take a quick shot there, deflected off of a defender. Goskison regains control. She works it now behind the Northfield net. Tries to center over to Hannah Austinson. And that one's going to go just wide. Back out in front again. another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal from Morgan Goskeson on the rebound. We'll have to see what the call is on this one. There's a lot of players.
I think it's 20 from 7 here. 7's going to get the primary. Wow. And the Tigers will remain on a power play.
For the next minute 18, staying on the Freeborn Mauer power play. Hannah Austinson will dump that forward to Haley. Haley brings this into the Northfield zone. Down in the corner. She'll go behind the Northfield net. Goes out, tries to center that up. Northfield does come away with it as they intercept it. Moving down the ice, through neutral ice, comes down into the Tiger zone. Erickson there to contest. And a nice stick there by Erickson and by Murray. A nice save as number 11 just about got that right behind the foot there of Murray. 58 seconds to go on your Freeborn Mauer power play. It's 2-1 in favor of the Albert Lee Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And we're still 9:30 to go here, and your Etc. Tanning and Clothing, second period. Quick shot there from the point from Northfield as they won the faceoff. Now the Tigers moving this forward. Haley over to Hannah. Hannah now bringing it into the Northfield zone. Passes it back towards Erickson. Erickson with a quick shot. Going to go wide of the net. Kolker lets it go there for Haley. Haley to Hannah. Hannah to Haley. Haley over to Kolker. Kolker now to Erickson. Erickson with a shot through just wide of the net.
The redirect was there and everything.
Down in the corner still. Out in the open as Hannah Austinson takes a shot, still out in the open. Northfield comes away with it, working it from behind their net. We'll just get that dump, but it's going to go out of play. So that's a Home Pros puck out of play. 10 seconds to go here in the Freeborn Mauer power play.
They're lucky they're still at high school. That'd be a delay of game penalty.
Felix, is this exciting? Felix Budrick again doing our camera work tonight. The big cat. The big cat. 8:45 to go here in your Cetra Tanning and Clothing second period. Face off in the Northfield zone in the far corner. Actually,
6.
Olsen there for a second had it, unable to control it.
Northfield's going to kill this one.
Yep, team's at full strength, but Albert Lee still coming out with a 2-1
lead
that, here.
Look at that defensive prowess there by Peyton Seeger. Coming out of the box.
Centered, and a center and a nice redirect.
But having enough awareness to drop back with her when she did come out to take away
Northfield
the breakaway.
working this towards the point. The redirect again, once again save Murray there, and actually Seeger giving up her body to help with that. Moving it forward. Here, this is going to be Brooks. Brooks tries to keep this through, but intercepted by Northfield. Northfield bringing this in into the Albert Lee zone. We'll go back out towards the point. And a redirect, but off the glove of Murray. Northfield controls us down in the corner and back out to the point. Now back down to the corner. Tries to center. Luckily, Seeger there again. No penalty. I thought that was going to be a penalty. I thought it was maybe there's going to be a penalty. As Seeger will go now, I believe, for roughing, checking,
tripping.
So the Tigers will now go on the Home Pros penalty kill with 7:42 in the second as Seeger.
I didn't see a charge?
Okay, they're calling it a charge. That's what I said. I couldn't tell. I mean, I didn't think it was a. Yeah.
There's no way they're calling that a charge.
Well, supposedly they did. Face off in the Tiger zone on the far side, controlled by Northfield. Out to the point, brings it in, centers. Out in the open, it's going to be Haley Austinson will get that cleared out. Hannah actually almost was there back to take that down for a one-on-one, but Northfield brings us back in. Down in the corner, minute 42 to go in the Home Pros penalty kill. Works it all the way around behind the net. Tries to center, no one there. Northfield takes over out of the corner, back out to the point, passes it cross ice. Beautiful stick work there, still puck out in the open as we seen Kolker do a nice stick to get in there.
Nice play by Austinson.
Haley dives and pushes it forward. Hannah unable to get there, but just a great defensive play. Haley dove and poke checked that away to get it cleared out. Northfield brings it back in. Behind the Tiger net, works it behind net. Goes across ice, unable to control it, is number 2.
Stay home, girls. Don't chase. Don't
Northfield
chase.
is going to take a quick change here. 53 seconds to go in your home pros penalty kill. 16 working this from out of the corner. Goes out to the point. Back in, tries to cross, and right into the glove of Murray.
There's too much chasing going on right now. They need to just stay home and play the square.
6:27 to go in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. 45 seconds left on your home pros penalty kill. This is Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box, and it's a 2-1 ball game.
Trust the system. Trust the system.
Goskeson going to take the faceoff on the far side in the Tiger zone. Controlled by Northfield. Unable to control that as it's cleared up. Goskeson will chase her for a little bit. Still down in that zone. Goskeson gets a stick. Here comes Hansen. Hansen takes it, intercepts it.
Yep, it's okay. It's okay. Bring it back. Yep.
But was intercepted. Kolker now, she'll just dump that back down as Hansen trying to work this, keep it in. As
Look
this,
at
here
this.
comes Kolker. Kolker working it to the right.
Oh!
Goal-handed!
That's a shorty!
Kolker and Hansen not giving up at all on that penalty kill. And they're going to get an assist and a goal. Another Southern Minnesota branding goal. Wow. 18 seconds left to go in the home pros penalty kill. And on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, Albert Lee has a 3-1 lead. Wow. And Ron, you've seen it live. Center ice face-off as Haley Austinson is going to take this, controlled by Northfield, but chipped away by the Tigers. Number 8's going to go ahead and lose control, but dump it out in the corner. Backs back out to the point. Cross ice. Shot. Save Murray. She can't control it. As now we see Noble down there. She pushes it
Tigers
forward.
kill a penalty. Tigers full strength.
A great home pros penalty kill.
Don't. You got to.
I
think that was out.
Hansen pushed that back. Somehow Northfield kept that in. Hansen back now over to Haley. Haley will push it forward towards Hannah. Hannah now brings it into the Northfield zone, centers it, but it's going to be intercepted by Northfield. Northfield trying to get this out of their zone. Got to go back into the corner. Now going to go behind their net. Sends it around, but almost intercepted. But we're going to see Noble. She'll take and she'll just dump that back down in the Northfield zone. Quick line change for the Tigers. Hannah Austinson tries to get this centered up through. Erickson now has it for a second. Oh, and then it was tipped away. Northfield will bring this through, but you're going to see Kolker there kind of gets the stick on it. And Northfield's going to take a fire sale line change. Kolker will send this forward. It'll go through now to Goskeson. Goskeson has it stripped. We'll have to refigure something out here as Kolker.
Refigure something out.
Yeah, well, you gotta try to figure out what they're doing. Hannah Austinson works this out of the corner, sends it forward towards Haley, but it's going to be just wide as Northfield takes over, brings us now back down into the Tiger zone. They center that, and it's a goal.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Northfield will get a goal. Lose number 4. Just a quick pass. Hannah tried to get in there, and Murray just didn't have a shot at that, as that was a quick shot. But it's still 3-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. 17 shots on goal per team. See there, you get to see that. See, it's looking pretty good. All right, face-off controlled by the Tigers. Kolker trying to do this. Northfield definitely pushing hard here towards the back half of this period. Goskeson has, I was looking for an arm, no arm there as she was kind of mauled. Erickson holds it, brings it back in, But then Northfield will dump that in, and Murray's just going to freeze that as number 5 from Northfield come charging in.
See, I don't like that. Your comment there about looking at the referee for the arm. I get it. If you don't hear the whistle, don't take yourself out of the play, especially in a 3-2 hockey game. You got to go till you hear the whistle.
Face-off on the near side is going to be Haley Austinson. Be controlled by Northfield. Northfield with a quick shot. Going to be deflected out. And Seeger, she lost her for a second. She's going to be pushed against the boards. So it's Seeger and Hannah Austenson working down here against a Northfield opponent. Now it's going to be Noble down, trying to get this move forward. Puck still down in that far side corner. Now behind the Tiger net. Pushed forward.
Get over here.
Yeah, just now Seeger is going to get to that. She sends it back. Puck behind the Tiger net. Down in the corner. Moves it forward, but unable to get this pushed out. Now it gets pushed forward, but Northfield comes now. Here we go.
They're loose. They're loose. 2-on-1.
Hansen with a 2-on-1. Sends it over to Haley Austenson. Haley gets hit.
Oof, and she went in awkwardly.
And Northfield comes away with a nice defense there. But Colker,
held in by Colker. What a stud.
Haley has it stripped. That's going to be sent length of the ice. We should see an icing.
No ice. It won't make it.
No, they won't make it. As Noble's there, she'll send it across ice. Up towards Colker. Colker pushes it. Now it's going to go up, and here is Shaw and Goskison, but it's going to be tipped back into neutral ice. Down in the Tiger zone. Colker will send this forward towards Hansen. Hansen sends it forward. Unfortunately, picked up by number 2 from Northfield. They're going to work down into the Northfield zone. But Erickson there to cause a little havoc. And it's brought back in now by Shaw. Intercepted out by Northfield. Northfield bringing it through neutral ice. Intercepted by Erickson. Erickson will send it up off the boards. Goskison tries to send it up, but it's going to be pushed back into the Tiger zone as Colker takes it, moves it forward towards Hauser. Hauser towards Goskison. No shot there as it goes behind the net. Now out in front. Now behind the net. Just nothing worked out there. Erickson takes it from the point. Takes a quick shot. Save Northfield. Down in the Northfield corner on the far side. Brought back in by the Tigers. Shaw trying to get there. Sends it back across the ice. Trying to see who's down there behind the net. Trying to get it cleared up towards Shaw. It is moved forward by the Tigers. Backhanded. Shaw.
It's loose.
Oh. So Shaw taking a shot. Puck was loose down there. I think Goskison maybe got a shot on it too, but no goal out of that. 21 shots on goal for the Tigers, 17 for the Raiders. Minute 15 to go in your etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Faceoff will be on the near zone in the, I keep wanting to say Worthington, but Northfield.
I mean, yeah, I can see how you'd get them confused.
Well, I said Worthington last night too. Erickson works us down out of the corner, passes it forward towards Hannah Austenson. Hannah over towards Colker. Colker now up towards Haley.
1 minute remaining in the second period.
Colker stripped.
Get back.
It's a rush here from Northfield. And in.
It wouldn't have mattered. They would have taken the penalty. It would have been a penalty shot regardless. But with the goal, it's going to negate the penalty. The penalty is still going to be called, but nobody will sit here.
So it's a 3-3 game here now in your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. The Northfield Raiders section going crazy down there. A lot of the JV players and a bunch of the other youth down there excited for that goal. But our Leaf fans, not so much. 51.4 seconds to go here. They're still talking here. Refs are talking to the coaches.
What are we complaining about?
Still talking down there.
The penalty's not going to go up because she scored.
Just kind of watching here to see what they... Even Coach Carlson yells over from his side saying he's got a smile on his face. Now he doesn't. Now he's yelling.
Yeah, he wants to get the game going.
Definitely no love lost between these two teams, folks. Center ice face-off. We're going to see Hannah Austenson take this. Once again, 51.4 seconds in a 3-3 game here. Controlled by Northfield in their zone. will move it forward, but intercepted by the Tigers. Tigers trying to get this through out of neutral ice, but it's dumped down into the Albert Lee zone. Seeger will send it across ice up towards Haley Austinson. Haley trying to get that out, but unfortunately right there is a Northfield player to keep that down in the Tiger zone. Neutral ice, little scrum for the puck here. 20 seconds to go. Still along the half wall on the blue line. Pushed out, Northfield takes possession. Works this in neutral ice, 13 seconds. Dumps it down. Gonna go wide of the net as that is Noble. Noble pushes it towards Hansen. Hansen unable to control that, 3 seconds. Seeger dumps that cross again.
2-1. We're going to go into the locker room in a 3-3 tied hockey game.
So at the end of your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period, it has Albert Lee at 3 and Northfield at 3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And with that, we're going to take another break. As we head into our second intermission, you are listening to Albert Lee Tiger Hockey coverage here, brought to you by the Americana Insurance Press Box. I got to get down here so we can pay the bill so Ron doesn't have to yell at me for not playing the right spots. We'll be right back here momentarily.
Black Friday savings are here at the Home Depot, which means it's time to add new cordless power to your collection. Right now, when you buy a select battery kit from one of our top brands like Ryobi or Milwaukee, you'll get a select tool from that same brand for free. Click into one of our best deals of the season and stock up on tools for all your upcoming projects. Get Black Friday savings happening now at the Home Depot. Limit 1 per transaction. Exclusions apply. Full eligible tool list in-store and online.
This is Holly Robinson Pete for Eggland's Best. Eggs are a staple in our diet, and there's only one egg with more delicious, farm-fresh taste plus superior nutrition. Eggland's Best. With more vitamins, including 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, plus 25% less saturated fat than ordinary eggs. Available in so many delicious varieties, classic, cage-free, and organic. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Hey, this is Sports Director Dave Nelson here at Power 96, and I'm personally inviting you to join me for Tiger Sports Saturday live from our new home at Alberley Hy-Vee, Saturdays from 11 a.m. until noon. Stop on out or listen to our live show as I welcome in coaches, players, and other guests as we talk about the current sports seasons as well as other activities within District 241 and the surrounding area. Tiger Sports Saturdays 11 till noon, live from Alberley Hy-Vee on your radio home for Tiger Athletics, the Austin Bruins Insider, and your radio home for Minnesota Vikings football, Power 96.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. A wind advisory and winter weather advisory begin at 9 p.m. tonight. Cloudy tonight with mixed precipitation likely changing to all snow. Lows dip down to about 23. Northwesterly winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight through tomorrow. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently 37.
A lot of folks ask me about the Door People Code of Conduct. Now, I can't tell all the secrets, but one time a local fella thought he was a regular MacGyver when it came to his garage door. He jerry-rigged it with a bike chain and some old mattress springs, and to seal it tight, duct tape. But when he was pounding out a dent, the whole thing came down, mattress springs and all. Even he didn't have enough duct tape to fix that mess, so he called the Door People. We installed a reliable red ribbon door that works so well that he's promised to hang up his duct tape for good. That's our Door People superior product vow. Each door has earned the red ribbon. Treat them with the proper reverence. The Overhead Door Company of Albert Lee and the Overhead Door Company of Mason City.
Wanting no-contact delivery? With the OHD app, you can control your garage door from anywhere. Compatible with smartphones, OHD Anywhere provides you convenience and security right at your fingertips. Call Overhead Door Company of Albert Lee to keep you safe and secure.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live. And save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer ends 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
In about 8.5 seconds, Uncle Ed will come to understand that the secret to deep frying a turkey is to make sure it's not still frozen when it hits the oil. Fortunately, Aunt Doris understands the value of insurance. She's got a second turkey in the oven, and Americana handles her homeowner's policy. Happy Thanksgiving from Americana Insurance Group in Albert Lee, Wells, and Ellendale. Look us up at AmericanaInsurance.com. Who knew a turkey could fly that far?
This is Josh Fossum from Bayview Funeral Home. When you endure a loss, it's comforting to know you have the personal attention of local ownership assisting you with your funeral needs. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home offers continuous service to the Albert Lee area, and we are proud to serve you with comfort, caring, and dependability. That's what you will experience with Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Maurer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
This is Mike Carlson, coach of the Lady Tigers, and you're listening to Lady Tiger Hockey on Power 96.
And that's right, we're back here from the historic Roy Nystrum Arena as it is Albert Lee Lady Tiger Hockey, and it's a fun game here so far, folks. A little tighter than what we wanted it to be about 2 minutes ago. Out 2 minutes to play here in the second, but it is a 3-3 game here. 21 shots on goal for the Tigers, 19 for the Raiders. We'll get about 6 minutes or so before we go into the third period, which will be brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. I want to take a quick moment here and thank our in-game sponsors for tonight. Of course, Americana Insurance. They're bringing you the press box. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service bringing you the scoreboard. Dawson Limousines bringing you the Tiger Hockey pregame show and postgame show. First period was brought to you by GT Window and Doors and Gutters by GT. Second period brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. Of course, third period brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Your power plays are brought to you by Freeborn Maurer Electric. And your penalty kills brought to you by Home Pros. Puck out of plays brought to you by Home Pros as well. And, of course, all goals are brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports. Your timeouts, we haven't had one yet, but we more than likely will here as we get in the third. And that'll be brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. Take a quick moment as well to thank our sports boosters, because without them we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and that's bring you live sports here on Power 96, and not only live sports but live local sports all year long. Of course, you have Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Marthaler Honda, Elf Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, Becker Auto Sales on the corner in Hayward, the Uberly Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, the Overhead Door Company, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee and Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. And I tell you what, folks, maybe you're getting sick and tired of Jay and I talking for the last 2 nights here on Power 96, but this is your extra helping. Would we be considered the mashed potatoes or the cranberry sauce to the Thanksgiving dinner?
Well, I'm considered the gravy because I'm smooth.
Well, you are something.
I'm a smooth operator.
So we got about 4 minutes to go here. Of course, Mr. Ron Hunter Budrick down here in the booth with us, and his son Felix. Felix running the camera. He's stretching out, doing a great job here for us tonight.
The big cat.
Yeah, the big cat. Called had to go up to the cities to get his daughter from college. I wonder how the metro traffic is right now, Jay. I know you looked at some cameras earlier from MnDOT. Could get a little nasty tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait till morning.
Of course, if there are any weather delays with anything, Power 96 will bring you those here in the morning. But, of course, Albert Lee doesn't have school tomorrow. I'm not sure about the rest of the area, but, no school tomorrow. So Wednesday, so once again, and then on Thursday is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble. And don't forget, in that 12 o'clock hour, like I said, and we'll have it in the queue. We won't be working at the station. That's our one day off for the month. But Alice's Restaurant Massacre will be playing in that 12 o'clock hour. It's a tradition. It's been going on for a long time. And like I said, so that's pretty cool. We do want to thank all of our listeners out there on 96.1 FM, or maybe you're listening on our audio live stream. I know a lot of people here in the arena listen to that. But also, if you found your way to either our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel, we appreciate that as well. Once again, Power 96 offers multiple ways to watch Albert Lee sports, and now that we're up and running with everything, it's a beautiful thing when it works right.
You
right,
gonna
Jay?
go play some football in that turkey game, Dave?
I am not going to be playing that, but we will have an interview, and it's going to probably be in the 3 o'clock hour that will be played tomorrow, as I'm going to have a little chat with some of the people from the Turkey Bowl. Of course, it is the longest Turkey Bowl in the country, and I can't remember if it's 60 or 70 years, but we'll talk with Paul on that tomorrow. But that'll be going on Thanksgiving Day there at Abbott Field. And Jay might go. No! I'm going to be out of town, so I can't go. I'll be down in Iowa visiting family. What are you going to do, Jay? Just sitting at home?
On Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Well, I'm probably going to be watching the Lions. The great Detroit Lions.
Are you on the Lion bandwagon now? Because you were on Tampa Bay's.
That was like 25 years ago.
Minute to go here. Actually, minute 20 to go here before we kick off action again.
Did you see their uniforms 2 weeks ago, Dave?
It was last week.
The blue and the silver and the black kitty on the helmet. That's a great looking uniform.
Ron shaking his head, yeah. Who did the Bears play this weekend?
The 8-3. The 8-3 Bears.
Yeah, your division leading Bears, which that's going to cost me a 12-pack of soda to Mr. Calderon. I can't believe they're...
We got like 5 games left for the Motor City Kitties to reclaim.
I don't know. It's going to be a battle down the line. Your Vikings, they're more than likely out of it. It sounds like Max Brosmer's going to start.
The Vikings were eliminated in week 2. They were mathematically eliminated from the playoffs in week 2.
You can still listen to them here, though, on Power 96.
There's always
against
next year.
the Seahawks. Pregame starts at 2, and the boom starts at 3, or right after 3. All right, we're gearing up for the third period here from the Roy Nystrum Arena. As we get ready here, it's 3-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
I think there's only one team worse than the Vikings, and that's that team down there in that big state.
Dallas?
That huge state, yeah.
The Texans.
No, the
Dallas?
Cowboys.
Hey, they beat the Eagles.
Big deal.
All right, Southern Lock and Glass is bringing you the third period here tonight of hockey. Southern Lock and Glass offers a wide variety of services from doors, windows, frames, hardware, and locksmithing. Give them a call at 507-373-9446 or visit them at 316 Main Court right off of Main Street. They're kind of on that corner down there. You can't miss them. It says Southern Lock and Glass right there on the building.
The greatest part of that game was the Eagles unis. That throwback green with the silver wings. Oh, when I first turned on that game, I was like, oh, I'm going to see Randall Cunningham doing some cool stuff, and here comes Reggie White off the end. And I didn't get to see any of that. But the unis were awesome. I love throwback unis.
Well, we're ready to go here on this throwback uni game. Felix has the camera ready. Center ice face-off controlled by Northfield, but intercepted by the Tigers. They push it forward down into and then it's intercepted. Still at center ice.
I think everybody should have to wear retro uniforms every game.
Controlled by Northfield, brought into the Tiger zone. Tigers will intercept, try to get this cleared up here.
Could you imagine a Tiger throwback uni, Dave?
The baby blues, don't the boys wear them sometimes? Is that the throwback or just an alternate?
No, actually, like 50 years ago, they wore red jerseys.
That's a little different. Down out of the Albert Lee zone, it's sent into neutral ice by the Tigers.
Pretty sure there's one hanging in the conference room.
We'll have to look. Northfield will bring this to neutral ice, but offsides. A little bump there between.
But it's funny that you brought up those baby blues. Those are some controversial uniforms here in Albert Lee.
Well, you don't like them because we can't see the numbers.
No, I love the baby blues, but somebody tried to say that baby blue wasn't a Tiger color, so they couldn't have them. Look at this!
Face-off was controlled by the Tigers. Goskeson brings that down, takes a quick shot, going to go wide of the net, deflected. Down in the corner, Goskeson will regain. Sends it back towards Noble. Noble takes a shot, but off of actually Hauser's back.
We're just going ping pong
out
here.
in the middle here.
Ting, ting,
Hauser sends it back down to the corner. We're going to see Shaw down there. Little fight for it there. Sends it over to Goskeson. Goskeson working out of the corner. Sends it up towards Seeger. Seeger dumps back towards Goskeson. Centered. No Tiger there, so here comes Noble. Noble working now from the corner. Shieldtrey can try to center this off of I believe it was off the skate of a defender from Northfield. Still down in the corner in the Northfield zone. We're seeing Hannah Austinson fight for it down here. Northfield will send it over to the other corner. Northfield does get it put up into center ice, controlled for a second by the Tigers, but then intercepted by Northfield, number 5. We talked about her earlier before the game started. Goes and takes a quick shot, going to be deflected off, save. And sent down the ice for an icing by the Tigers. Oh, they're waving it off.
Waving it off.
Northfield will work out of their zone. As, once again, Hansen down here causing havoc. And the best thing, I talked with Chelsea, Indy's mom, and she says she loves how Indy plays because she's just like a little annoying gnat. And that's exactly what she's doing tonight to these Raiders. Down in the corner, Indy controls, sends it up towards Haley Austinson. Haley over towards Erickson, and it's going to be deflected up. Northfield going to bring this down into the Tiger zone. Quick handling.
No.
Shot up. Oh, very, very lucky, as I'm not sure who it was actually down in the net with Murray.
I shouldn't say that I love the baby blues. The black with the baby blue, that is my all-time favorite Tiger jersey. I actually have one of the all-baby blues hanging on my wall, and I don't like that jersey.
Face-off controlled and neutralized by Northfield. Dumps it down to the Albert Lee zone. Northfield working behind the Albert Lee net. Centers it up. No one there. It's going to go length ice. Will not be called icing as it was a pass that was not completed. Down in the corner in the Northfield zone. They bring it up through neutral ice. Now into the Tiger zone. Quick spin, trying to set something up. Sends out to the point. Big collision there from Goskison as she tries to move this through.
Oh, here we go.
Puck out will be cleared up, so Northfield's going to have to retouch. Little collision there, little physical play, none wrong with that.
Hope they had insurance.
And that shot from the point.
Like from Americana.
Americana. Who knew? 13:31 to go here in your third period, brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. We're going to have a face-off on the near side in the Tiger zone. For those of you listening, that is to the immediate right of the Tiger goalie. Controlled by Northfield, out to the point. We'll work this through. Takes a quick shot. No, was kind of deflected there. Good thing, because it went wide. There was someone there from Northfield. Now we see the Tigers bring this through down in the Northfield zone, but unable to hold it in. Now they will. Oh, it's going to be offsides, yep.
Hansen tried to get back.
So we're going to have a face-off, center ice, or actually neutral ice, excuse me. And that's going to be controlled by Northfield. Northfield works it cross ice. Now brings it up, tries to center. Going to be dumped down in the zone, but Tigers take over. Trying to move this forward off of Hannah. Hannah will pick it up. She brings it down in Northfield zone. Trying to get that through. Tries to center.
That's so
unfortunately, Hansen wasn't there. Yeah.
It's so interference on 21.
As now Northfield sends it back down into the Tiger zone. Little collision down there along the boards. Northfield holds this in. Sends it cross ice down to the corner. Number 3 working this behind the Tiger net. Goes out to the point. To the point, number 12 with a shot. Deflected off of a Tiger. Still out in the open. Now it'll be controlled and frozen by Murray. 23 shots on goal now for Northfield. 22 for Albert Lee. 12:24 to go. It's still 3-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
This is not the right song choice.
Who even plays the music? And face-off controlled by Northfield. Dumps it back down in the.
That was one of the hardest
zone.
things to do when I was down in the box. You had to pick the right song to get the crowd involved, and that
Northfield working this through
a
crowd in a sea of Tigers. Gets it centered up. No shot there. Another shot. Oh, big collision out in front of the net. Puck still out. It's going to be picked up by the Tigers. Here comes Hauser. Hauser brings it in, dumps that down, and we're going to have a quick line change for Albert Lee. Northfield down in the corner, first to it. Works down here. Goskison trying to cause a little havoc. It is going to be held in, though, by the Tigers. Trying to still get this through. Yes. Kolker down there, and the Northfield player just laid on it. Goes cross ice, trying to get through. Will get moved into neutral ice. Number 5, bringing this through into the Tiger zone. Goes to the right, goes to the left. Centers it, shot. Save Murray, unless it was deflected. But here comes Haley Austinson. Haley with the speed. She brings it down, goes down into the corner, unable to get anybody out there in the open. As now she'll go back, tries to center for Hannah. Hannah still puck out in front. Gonna be deflected out here now. Northfield takes possession, tries to move this forward. Intercepted by Albert Lee. Albert Lee, it's gonna be Seeger. She's gonna work this out of the Tiger zone. Brings it through neutral ice. Brings it, tries to dump it. Oh, a quick shot there from Haley Austinson. And will be pushed all the way down.
Nice. No, it's not going to make it.
And they called it off.
It's not going to make it.
We somehow... Our camera went... See if this goes here now. Our camera did somehow just cut off, so we're looking at here, trying to see what's going on with this here, folks. I apologize. It's like we just lost complete power to our camera.
And
you call it, Jay. I'm going to try to get this going.
The Tigers are battling here right in front of their own bench. And it comes squirting out. Here comes 5 for Northfield, and she's going to go offsides. So we're going to have a neutral zone face-off.
Trying to find where the power is at here. Can you back up for a second here, Felix? I'm going to look here quick to see where this is plugged in at. Looks like it came unplugged. I'm going to plug this back in up over here. We'll have that video back up here in just a moment, folks.
And the draw is won and controlled by Northfield. Northfield's going to enter the zone here on the near side.
There we go. Felix, we're back up and running.
Tigers are
came unplugged.
Tigers are going to take it. And look at the tape. It's going to go in on net. And the goaltender's going to smother it.
I'll be back up here just a second here, folks. It's about a 30-second delay to get it plugged back in. Hey, and close to a 40-second delay. Felix, way to let me know right away. He's seen it. He goes, hey.
10 minutes to go here in the Southern Lock and Glass third period. In a tied up 3-3 hockey game.
All right, we're back up on
nice play by Erickson.
Keep going, Jay. I'm tired. Talking too much.
Northfield with the outlet up to 3. It's going to be dumped cross ice, not crossed, Dave. Cross, but Northfield's going to pick it up, and they're going to enter the zone here on the near side where it is going to be turned over. Great play by Coker. And now Northfield's going to retreat into their own zone.
Is that Hansen there again? No, that was actually
Austinson.
Hannah.
Oof. Dangerous speed coming there. Good thing we stepped in front of that. Northfield's going to pick this up. They're going to take it behind their net. They're going to go far side. And she has the Jets turned on. She forgot something there. It's going to be picked up back there by Noble. Noble's going to try to outlet to Goskeson. That's going to go just wide of the net for an ice. They're going to go all the way back down. I thought that was going to hit the net.
I honestly thought it was too. Still 3-3 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. 8:51 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third period. Face-off will be down on the far side. Jay, I'll let you keep talking. Do you need water now? You need a break?
Do I need water? I don't drink water. They don't serve water here.
Like a quick shot from the point was deflected.
Ooh,
out.
here comes Goskeson. Goskeson into the zone. Shot. Rebound. Pushed out, and here comes Northfield with a head of steam. Save, save.
What a nice opportunity there for the Tigers. It just unfortunate that it didn't. It somehow got just right on. Was it on the stick side and deflected off the stick there of the Northfield goalie? See, this is a good song here, Jay. This is pumping up the crowd.
4 non-blondes.
Face-off down.
Does that mean they're brunettes?
Far side. I would assume. Puck bouncing back and forth. Albert Lee is going to push it back. Northfield going to retrieve it. Down in their zone. Moves it through center ice. That goes all the way up for an icing call.
This could be a break here. It's going to come back all the way down here in front of us for a offensive zone draw.
Still 3-3 here.
Tigers are going to send out the Indiana and the Temple of Doom line. Austinsen's going to take the draw. One back to the other. Austinsen shot.
Ooh. She is lucky she found that and covered that because Hansen was right there to pick that up. .26 shots apiece here. Face-off still on the near side, controlled for a second by the Tigers, but moved forward by Northfield, but going to be chipped back in. Hansen just kind of gets it checked away there.
No, yeah, they're going to call it. 16's going to go to the box. That's going to be a what, Dave?
Well, are they calling it on the Raiders?
16.
Perfect. That is a Freeborn Mauer power play. First, I didn't know because it looked like they were talking to Erickson, so I was like, what?
Dave.
I was about ready to jump down on the ice.
You just stick to talking.
All right, here we go. Power play. This coach for Northfield, he's questioning it again.
Well, you know.
He keeps up. Coach Carl said he's going to have words again.
Nah, Coach is laughing. He's like, hey, what are you complaining about? Clearly that was a trip.
All right, face-off on the far side as Goskeson kind of gets tied up there a little bit. Now it's going to be Hannah Austinson down in the corner. They're still fighting for the puck down there as it's held by the skate.
She's just got it pinned behind her skate. That's a great defensive play.
Coker works this from the point. Cross over to Erickson. Erickson with a shot. Whoa! And that's a home pro's puck out of play. That
I love
was
it.
a
Bowman
shot.
I love that kind of defensive stuff.
I don't know if you knew this or not. That puck just came out 200 miles an hour. Did you see it?
200 miles an hour.
I just radared it with my own visual eyes. That's how quick that shot was. All right, Hannah Austinson going to take this face-off on the near side. Offensive zone. Back over to Erickson. Erickson working, looking for something here. Down to Haley Austinson. Haley over to Goskeson. Goskeson!
Top Chad! Top Chad!
That's another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. Goskeson from, I believe, Austinson. Maybe both of them?
20 from 7.
Wow.
That's a beautiful goal.
7:25 to go here, folks.
Tucked her right in under that top bar. I like it. If there was a water bottle laying up there, that water bottle would have went ting!
Now this is a good song too. You know, I believe this is played on Power 96. Don't you remember? We built this city.
I don't remember.
On rock and roll. Face off at center ice, controlled by Northfield, dumped down in the Albert Lee zone.
Little Jefferson Starship.
Held in though by Northfield, sends it cross ice. Couple of good Northfield bounces, but then the Tigers try to move this forward. Will intercepted is Haley Austinson. That puck, somehow got deflected out and was a quick shot. There's a quick shot from the point, going to go wide of the net for Northfield. Albert Lee working this on the half wall. It will be Erickson here that controls it, moves it through center ice. Here comes Haley Austinson. Haley with a shot just over the net, held in by Goskeson. Now Goskeson kind of gets wrapped up there and controlled by Northfield. They're going to go ahead and send this, but it's going to be the Tigers there to pick it back up.
For the record, that's a hat trick for Goskeson.
How come you didn't throw your hat out there?
Well, I like my Sabres hat.
Northfield's going to bring this back into the Tiger zone as full couple line changes happening
and
here.
There's a big net in front of us.
No, you can get over the net. Here it comes. Goskeson brings it in, takes a shot, stick save. Held in there for a second by Hauser. Oh, big collision.
Lucky there wasn't an elbow there.
Goskeson trying to...
there's gonna be a trip. Goskeson going to go to the box.
Northfield bringing this forward into the Tiger zone. Shot deflected, save Murray. And Goskeson going for that puck, trying to keep it in the Northfield zone, but she's going to get called, and it's 2 minutes for tripping. So the Tigers go on a home pros penalty kill.
2 minutes, well worth it.
5:50 to go. I don't like seeing this, Jay. Oh. That was, in Goskeson's just having a great night. Just unfortunate she got down into the skate there. Face off on the far side in the Tiger zone, controlled by Northfield. But here comes Austinson. Makes a little kick. That's going to be a shot from the point as Northfield re-gets it. Down in the corner, Northfield trying to get this, now go out to the point. 21's going to take a quick shot, save Murray. Austinson down in the corner, sends it cross ice. Northfield going to get to it in the other corner. Now out to the point.
If they kill this building should go crazy.
And that is a huge poke check. And Northfield's going to have to retouch as that was cleared out, but Northfield going to bring this back in. Haley Austinson there just using her body, which is amazing.
We've seen that like 4 times tonight.
Northfield from the corner, out to the point, cross ice. Loses control of the puck. Haley Austinson down in the corner, causing a little havoc there. Puck will be centered out. Now out to the point. Down
no,
in.
get over there.
And that's a goal for Northfield. It's a 4-4 game here now on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. You called it. You said, get back down in there. And she found just an opening hole. As much forecheck as they were doing up there in the front, or presence, unable to control that. And it's back to a 4-4 game. 29 shots on goal for Northfield, 28 for Albert Lee. 4:53 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third period. Just like that, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium. This arena, sorry, not stadium. Here we go. Neutral ice, center ice face-off. Controlled by Northfield. Number 21 is going to bring this through, dump it down in the Albert Lee zone. Goes all the way around behind the net. Back in the corner is Northfield with it. Big collision down there as Seeger falls down. Still fighting for the puck down there, down in the corner. Northfield comes away with it, moves it out from the point, cross ice. Quick shot, save Murray. Back down in the corner. Northfield's going to get back to this. Works this back down in the corner. Back out to the point. Goes cross ice. Takes a quick shot. Going to go wide of the net. Albert Lee is going to get this push forward. It should go for an ice. Well, maybe not.
No, it's not going to make it.
Yeah, they're going to call the icing
There's
off there.
so
Northfield
much
down in the
ice
zone.
shaved around there.
Moving it forward, but intercepted by Albert Lee. Haley Austinson pushes that through, but then a big
the Tigers
collision.
got too many. Tigers got too many. Woo!
As they were making a change, it was a big collision there right in front of the bench. Pass to Goska. Oh, Goskason. Yeah, okay. That.
Don't make it worse.
Goskason is questioning, but it doesn't matter.
Don't make it worse.
Goskason's going to go to the bench. I'm assuming interference maybe here, Jay?
Yeah, it should be.
What maybe should have been called originally, as she spun around, she in turn did it. Unfortunate break here. 3:44 to go, 2 minutes. Tigers have to go now on this penalty kill.
You know, she's been the goal scorer for the Tigers all night. But if they score on this, it's going to be back-to-back. It's going to be back-to-back goals on a penalty that she's taken. This is a timeout by the Tigers, Dave.
Okay, timeout. This is going to be a timeout brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they remind you to take a timeout and go check out explorealbertlee.com and see all the happenings that are happening around the area. I know a couple big things that the CVB is working with right now is the holiday festivities, the Holly Dolly Dazzle. I can't think of what. I called it the Holly Dolly Dazzle because of Holly when she was there. But I know they're going to have the parade. They're going to do all that. I believe it's going to be December 11th.
Wait, we have a parade?
We always have a nice Christmas parade in downtown Albert Lee. And, of course, Santa Claus will be there. Yes, you can see Santa Claus, Jay.
I'm looking at him right now.
Well, don't tell anybody that. I'm just a helper elf. But yeah, they have that. They have hot chocolate. They have a lot of shopping downtown.
I've lived in this town for 45 years, and I don't think I've ever known there's a Christmas parade.
Yes, they've been doing it now, I think 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Yeah, it's a pretty fun little parade that they put on. It starts down at Slumberland and goes downtown. And so that, I believe, is going to be the 11th. Plus, you can sign up right now. Go to explorealbertlee.com, and I believe they have the sign-up where you can, if you're a decorator, I know my house is on there. They're putting together a map of all the Christmas lights.
You have to have more than one light to be a decorator, Dave.
Hey, my one light shines bright.
Said no one ever about you.
All right, we're going to go back here into action as Albert Lee will try to kill off this Home Pros penalty kill.
For the last 10 years, I've tried to get my wife to let me buy 25,000 twinkly lights.
She won't let you Griswold it?
She won't let me.
Down in the corner. Tigers and Raiders fighting for it. Raiders will push this through. Out in the open in the middle. Puck up. Shot will, I guess, it'll go up. Northfield comes away with it. Working behind the Tiger net. Out. Oh, and unable to get that cleared as Northfield comes away with it. Goes cross ice. Quick shot. Out, open in the middle. Save Murray. Puck will go there. Oh, just tried to clear that through, and Hannah unable to get that, control it. Northfield will put this through to the point. That's going to be Hannah down there causing a little havoc. It will be worked now down out in front. Oh, beautiful glove stick save there by Murray. Still held in, though, by the Raiders. 1:08 to go in the Home Pros penalty kill. Cross ice, quick shot, goes wide of the net. Erickson now down in the corner.
Come on, girls, get this out. Let's go.
Fighting for it down there is Erickson, as well as 3 Raiders. Erickson just holding it there against the ice.
I love it.
Same thing they did to us here just a little bit ago. It does come out. Northfield will come away with it. Works this out in the middle, out to the point. Number 11's going to go ahead. Goes cross ice, quick shot. Goes wide of the net and out of play. That's a Home Pros puck out of play.
Can you tell I'm a defensive dad, Dave?
I can.
I love it.
Can you tell I'm a defensive driver?
Why, you got Americana Insurance?
38 seconds to go in your Home Pros penalty kill. 2:21 to go in your Southern Locking Glass.
Timeout, Northfield.
Okay,
Timeout, Northfield.
Timeout brought to you by the Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau. If you haven't did it yet, take a timeout and go check out explorealberta.com. Of course, there will not be a Things and Stuff with Ron and Conrad this week, as that's normally on Thursdays. And but normally Conrad will come in, but that won't happen this week. But once again, Friday.
I think you should change the name to Stuff and Things.
Rod just rolls his eyes at Jay. I thought you said Jay was smarter than the average bear last week.
No, only about this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Everything else? No, I can't even tie my own shoes.
30 shots on goal thus far for the Raiders, 28 for the Tigers. 4-4 is still your score on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
You need to buy him a Sandberg jersey. Put a Sandberg jersey on Felix. That retro. Love it.
Like Ryan Sandberg?
Yeah.
You know who that is? He's a Cub. Chicago Cubs.
Wow. Dave was trying to blow my mind there.
You know that Cole almost was called Ryan? He was almost Ryan Keltner. But they didn't like that name. Here we go. Face off in the near side
Cole.
Defensive zone for the Tigers.
I haven't seen him in like 5
32
years.
seconds. Northfield will work this around. Go cross ice. Takes a quick shot. Save Murray.
This is good. Do the small things right now.
26
Small
seconds
things.
to go in your Home Pros penalty kill.
And we can't chase. Don't chase. That's my biggest pet peeve on a penalty kill. Just trust the system. Play the box.
Face off once again on the near side defensive zone. Controlled by
Stay
Northfield
home.
out to the point.
Stay home.
Dumps it down in the corner. Colker's actually going to get there first.
There's a trip. There's a trip.
There it's going to be
Northfield,
called.
go to the
There's going
box.
to be called.
Northfield, go to the box.
We will have 15 seconds of 4-on-4 play, and then we will go into a Freeborn Mauer power play. Number 4, tripping with 1:58 to go here in the third period. Brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. This place just got crazy, Jay.
Yeah, that one section. It's Austinson's dad.
Haley Austinson going to take this
Because
face-off.
we got a poor pick in the music choice.
Controlled by Northfield.
Oh,
Northfield
no!
moves this through.
Oh,
no! But here comes Colker. Colker comes in with a huge defensive play.
Huge.
Moves this forward. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Huge.
Here we go. It's a Freeborn Mauer power play. Oh,
the
collision.
Tigers
at center
run into
ice.
each other. The Austinson twins just ran into each other right
Northfield
there.
bringing this into the Tiger zone. Out to the point. Back down in the corner. Northfield looking like it's their penalty or their power play. Huge collision there along the boards. Save Murray as a quick shot. Here comes Hannah Austinson. She's going to bring this through neutral ice. Passes it over to Goskason. Offsides. As Haley just questions, what?
I think the ref knows he blew that one. That's on me, girls.
I think that's what he just... Did you just see Haley's face? She's like, what?
That's on me, girls. I bet that makes Coach Carlson just ecstatic over there.
He is not looking too happy there. All right, we're going to have a neutral zone face-off on the far side. Minute 17 to go. That is going to be cleared all the way down the ice from Northfield. And this will be controlled by the Tigers. Trying to actually move this forward, but Northfield not going to back off. Sent across ice.
1 minute to go in the third period.
Moving forward here is this. Whoa, I tell you what.
Now it's offsides.
Noble.
Now
and
it's
it was
offsides.
kicked off. But Noble brought that in. And now we have Hannah Austinson. Intercepted by Northfield. Here comes Erickson with it. Brings it through neutral ice. Down into the Northfield zone. Down in the corner. Tries to center, but it's just going to go just past. Northfield's going to get to it. But held in by the Tigers. Held in. Here's Haley, excuse me. Haley over to Hannah. Oh, Northfield picks it off. 27 seconds.
Nice play by Erickson.
Erickson brings this in. 3-on-1. Shot off of the defender. 19 seconds. Big collision there as Erickson goes down. Off the wall. Haley working this. Tries to get it centered off of a defender. Now down in the corner. 9 seconds. Now 3 Tigers, 2 Raiders. Trying to get this cleared out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to go to overtime hockey with 2 seconds left.
We got free hockey
on the Freeborn Mauer power play.
Free hockey.
All right, Jay, explain the rules to our listeners.
Well, you see, it's kind of sort of the same thing. We're going to go play 5 minutes here, and first goal wins.
So first goal, and we're going to change this to the 4th period because it does not have overtime or 2.
They should switch sides. They're going to get a 2-minute or 3-minute rest period here. They should switch sides, and it's just like normal hockey.
Could this turn off again?
It's not the pros where it's 3-on-3 or any of that good stuff. And it's sudden death.
Why did we lose the camera again? I'm not sure why we lost the camera. Huh. Ron, we need a new camera. That's plugged in.
Well, it's because Dave threw it against the wall last week when it didn't work.
I did not. Don't be getting me in trouble.
I watched him. And I said, Dave, it's not the camera's fault.
Well, it's coming back up here now.
It's the internet's fault, Dave.
It's coming back up.
But he didn't want to listen.
We do need a different cord, though. Ron, since you're here, I had to tape this up. It's getting a little frayed down here.
What's that? Yeah. Apparently I graduated. Now I'm doing big boy stuff on the radio.
Some of the Northfield parents remember Jay from being down in the box and giving him a hard time for being up here. I was actually going to ask Coach Erickson why he's trying to snipe you from me, but
yeah, you should.
I didn't call him out on it. Now it went off again, didn't
right
it?
In there.
It is this cord now, Ron. Well, that's another thing we're going to have to get new.
I see the green light.
Yeah, but this cord is bad. So that's another thing we got to work on here, folks. We need a new camera cord, Ron. That one's frayed. I had to retape it up, but it's coming loose. So Ron, he's the one with the master budget. Ron's got all the money to spend that he wants.
Well, if it's like any other corporation, it's the 4th quarter. You can't be spending money right now.
38 seconds to go here.
You're going to have to wait for January 1st to get a new cord, Dave.
You're probably right. All right, players come out to the ice and
switching
sides.
sides.
They're going to switch sides here. There's still 2 seconds left on your Freeborn Mauer power play before Northfield comes out to full. One thing I will say, Jay, and let's watch, make sure that when they come out of the box, they won't be picking it.
Last time, 21 for the Tigers, which is Seeger. Great defensive play to drop back with the player coming out of the box. I hope they do the same thing here.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Face
Coulter's
off.
already coming back.
And controlled for a second by Albert Lee. Erickson tries to hold that down. Now it's going to be Shaw. Oh, and Goskeson just gets kind of tied up there. Held in, though.
They put 8 minutes on the clock. They must have changed that rule this year.
Okay, so we're showing 8 minutes. Down in the Northfield corner. Northfield does come away with it. Tries to move this forward, and they will as, it's chipped away. And
no, that's tipped.
Yeah, tipped down in the Albert Lee zone. Northfield going to go ahead and try to get this centered. Held in for a second. Tries to get a pass is Kolker. Now it's going to go up towards Hauser. Hauser will send it cross ice over to Shaw. Shaw brings it in to the Northfield zone. Quick center, but going to be... Whoa, what just happened? I just lost the puck.
It was off the Northfield skate and went right back into the zone. Oh, no!
As Northfield passes this here, it's a one-on-one versus Murray, and it's in. Northfield with a nice outlet pass to, I can't even remember, I don't even know who it was out front. But that is going to be a heartbreaker of a loss here tonight, folks, for your Albert Lee Lady Tigers. As a couple of really good momentums just turn the other way, and that's how it goes with 6:57 left here on the clock. Northfield will get the winner in overtime.
Yeah.
I didn't hear who it was. Did you, Jay?
No, I did not.
Wow, just crazy finish. I mean, last night we did something very similar. Granted, it was with just a couple minutes left against Marshall. Tonight, Northfield does it to us. Let's get right into the Dawson Limousine post-game show brought to you by Dawson Limousine. Wow, it's a 5-4 finish as Albert Lee is going to take their first loss of the year. But, once again, it's a 5-4 loss against a very, very good team, Jay.
Yeah.
This one, I mean, it has its highs and it's had its lows. Now as the Tigers go to center ice, Northfield gonna go ahead and actually work their way off the ice. Oh, maybe they're coming back in. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Wow, I'm at a loss. That just was a great outlet pass from Northfield.
Stings a little bit, and you can't help but think that the back-to-back penalties by Goskeson helped that out. Northfield does score a power play on that to draw even, and I mean, it is what it is. I talk about it every game that I set up here and call. Discipline, discipline, discipline. And unfortunately, you can put up 10 goals a game, but if you can't stay out of the box and you give up 11, you don't win very many games.
Yeah, we had, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties for the Tigers tonight. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the Raiders. But the Raiders also not only win the penalty battle, but they also win the scoring battle as, with a minute 3 in the overtime. Not sure who got the goal. We couldn't hear it.
I couldn't hear it.
But, wow. Just a heartbreaker of a loss. I know Ronald talk about it tomorrow morning in the sports. But, the thing is, still hold their head up high. They're still, like I said, walking out of here 5-1.
It's a game they should lose, though. They're playing a double-A, just stacked squad. I mean, that'd be like the Iowa Wild going up and losing to the Minnesota Wild. They should lose that game. It shouldn't have been that close. So there's nothing that they can hold their heads on.
Well, and that's just it. I mean, they've had a great week here so far. You take, you defeat a higher-ranked team, and we talked about this earlier. It's not always about rankings and about wins and losses, but Northfield definitely ranked up there. Albert Lee might on the top 25. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but it shouldn't affect too much because of the way that this game played out. I mean, you take it to overtime. Would have been nice to walk out of here even with a tie, but instead they're going to walk out with their first loss. But still a great start to the season for the Lady Tigers. And we're right down around the corner from boys hockey starting here too. So Jay, I want to thank you for joining me today. Felix, thank you for joining, bud. Great job on the camera work.
Big cat.
You don't have school tomorrow, so you're going to go home and you're going to watch this, aren't you? See how you did? You want to say it? Want to give any shout outs to anybody that might be listening?
Amber Munson.
There's a shout out. I know she was listening. Who's the coolest broadcaster that you know?
You.
Hey, look at that. I love it.
Dave gave him $10.
I did not. Rod knows where I work. I don't even have $10. Oh, Christmas list just got a little shorter, Ron says.
You didn't have to do that.
Santa Claus is watching whether you're nice. I just lost train of thought on that. But yeah, Felix, thank you for joining us tonight. Ron was up here. A pleasure having you up here where you got to talk to Jake compared to texting the whole time.
I missed the gifts. I missed the gifts.
But with that, we'll get you back into some classic rock. This has been Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee girls Tiger hockey as they do fall 5-4 to the Northfield Raiders in overtime.
Raiders.
If anybody listening just got in their vehicles, please drive safe home. We don't even know what the weather's like. We've been here since like 5, so I know it was raining when we walked in. But I'm not sure what it was doing out there now. But please be safe tonight and tomorrow morning. And like I said, if any...
And you can always tune in to Power 96 for the cancellations tomorrow.
If there are cancellations, which I'm gonna be the first to say it right now. Albert Lee, no school tomorrow.
Yep, I heard Albert Lee is canceling school tomorrow. So, sorry, parents. You get to deal with the kids tomorrow.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to listen to a little bit here of the weather, and we'll get you back to more classic rock. Once again, I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson alongside a Big J25 Jay Behrens.
Yeah, sports.
And Felix. You all have a wonderful and safe night, and have a great Thanksgiving.
Power 96.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. A wind advisory and winter weather advisory begin at 9 p.m. tonight. Cloudy skies tonight with mixed precipitation likely changing to all snow. Lows level off around 23, northwest winds 20 to 25 miles per hour. 1 to 3 inches of snow tonight through tomorrow. That's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood.